But if you close your eyes,
hi guys, welcome to an interesting video by Maximus. Today we're back with more Injustice Gods Among Us, and today we've got something really exciting. So today we'll be taking a look at Metal Batman, and before we do that, we of course have to get into the actual game. So here we are. Alright, so before we get into that, I'm just going to do some quick updates. So Phantom Zone is still around for the next 5 days, and for the challenge, we have New 52 Superman, who I do think is really good, and if you guys don't have him, you guys should definitely get him. In the store, we have a lot of stuff, we'll get into that later. And on multiplayer, we have Blackest Night, the Flash, which is a new character. So I'm really busy at the moment, so I will not be doing the Blackest Night Flash multiplayer season or the Phantom Zone, because I'm really busy, I don't have time for that. But I did manage to score a copy of Batman Ninja Nightwing using the airplane mode glitch. So on Survivor we have the Suicide Squad set. And now we're going to get into the store. And in the store we have a multitude of packs. So firstly we're going to go into the more of the normal pack, I would say. So we have the Survivor pack, and the thing is that it's been repackaged and there are 3 new characters in the pack. Previously it used to be the 2 Lobos and one other card that I can't really remember at the moment. But now it is Batgirl, Prime, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and Containment Suit Doomsday. So these 3 are pretty good in Survivor, I would say, because Deathstroke crits on Special 1, Batgirl gives everybody extra bar of power, which is really useful, and Containment Suit Doomsday does revive 3 times, and his stats, the Survivor does use stats to scale your opponent, so since he does have a lot more health than his actual stat due to the fact that he can revive, so his actual health stat is like 2.5 times of the health stat that's displayed, your opponents will be scaled easier for you, so that's why he's pretty good in Survivor. But either way, I don't think that this pack is very good because Deathstroke does have more synergy with the Arkham team, and you would probably buy the Arkham pack instead for him. Similarly, Batgirl does synergize better with the Femme Fatale pack, which does include, like, I'm not sure, they rotated a couple times, but I believe that 600 Wonder Woman is still in the pack, and I think like Harley Quinn or someone. But basically, it's a better pack for Batgirl and it's a better pack for Deathstroke, so I wouldn't really recommend this pack. So we still have the 3 metal packs that we discussed in the previous video, and in case you guys didn't watch that, basically the summary is that just buy this one, the basic one. Don't buy the other 2, they're not worth it. And now we have a new Aquaman Celebration pack, which I think is the worst out of all the packs that cost metal. Because you basically get a chance for Aquaman, and a pretty high chance at that. But Injustice to Aquaman is not too bad, but it's a challenge, so it's not too good, and there is a Injustice 2 pack for him. Regime Aquaman sucks, Aquaman Prime sucks, they're really old cards, and basically the best deal here is Flashpoint Aquaman, who is a multiplayer character, but even still, you would rather do his multiplayer season, get 3 copies of him, and get like 200 Nth Metal, so you could buy this pack instead of spending your money on this one. So I don't really think that's a good deal, but anyways, let's jump into the actual video. So we're going to take a look at Batman Ninja Nightwing. So this is how we're going to go about it. So first we're going to put in characters who are about his strength, meaning these 3 over here. And we're going to go into some easier battles. Then later on we're going to put in the full Batman Ninja team so we can take a look at some other parts of his passive. So let's get into some form of a fight where we are strong enough, I guess. So I don't know about that. Don't know about that either. Alright, probably this one. It might be too easy, but we're gonna see. So basically, this is Nightwing, and I really love his design and his passive, but we'll get into that. So he does have a new Special 1. Even though he has a Nightwing, he does not have the Power Drone on Special 1, which, to be honest, I'm slightly disappointed by, because I do think that that is better than this new Special 1, although it is cool that we get a new special attack animation and a new special. Special 2 looks really cool as well. You guys will check it out later. But yep, it's good, and the super move is still the same, so nothing too much to see there. So firstly, his design is really cool. Of course, following the Batman Ninja theme is really cool. And his eskrima sticks are basically pieces of bamboo. I'm not too sure. I'm not too big of a fan of that, so not too sure whether I like it or not. Probably leaning towards the no. But I do like his hair. It looks really cool, all spiked up. And let's take a look at his passive. So when a Batman Ninja ally blocks an opponent's special attack, they gain 100% power per blocked hit. So I'm not sure how that works exactly, but my guess is that it works similar to Godfall Superman, where when you block, you reflect their basic attacks against them, and as a result, you gain power because you're doing damage to them. But I think that in this case, instead of basic attacks, it's special. So when you block their specials, you get power as if you're attacking them or as if they're attacking you. I'm not too sure what 100% power means because it's a little bit ambiguous as usual. But what I do know is that you will not be reflecting it against them, so they won't be taking any damage and they won't be adding any power, unlike Godfall Superman. And the second one is teammates drain 25% power of opponent's power on tagging. So that is basically a watered down version of, I believe, Teen Titans Raven, if I'm not wrong, or one of the other Ravens. I'm not too sure anymore. I don't use the Ravens except for Raven Prime. So when he is evolved, which mine is not, so we won't be able to take a look at that part because I don't even know how to evolve the character. So yeah, but I do believe you gotta have a couple of copies of him at least to evolve. So when the dark special hits the opponent, it locks the same special for 4 seconds for a max of 14. Not sure what max 14 means. Is it 14 seconds maybe? But yeah, I can see that being slightly useful, but the problem is that you're gonna have to use the same special as the one you want to lock. So for example, if you don't want to get hit by special 1, you're gonna have to use a special 2 on them. And if you don't want to get hit by special 2, you're gonna have to use a special 1 on them to lock that special. And the problem with that is that it still allows them to activate their specials. So I don't see that being too useful against AI opponents especially. So I think that there is limited usage to it. Like, it is a pretty cool ability to have, but I don't think that it's game breaking in any way. So yeah, so let's jump into the fight. I'm gonna try tagging him to get the power drain, and then we're gonna put in the Batman Ninja team in order to sort of check out how the passive synergizes. And the game is lagging slightly, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to see about the block power. So I think I'm gonna have to let Nightwing gain a little bit of power first, and then I'll tag him in. So I don't have gears on any of them, so this could be a little bit hard. I do have gears on Superman though. Yeah, okay, it does not look too bad. So maybe I'll just knock out Nightwing first, so we don't get our power drained, and we let the Flash, do some damage. So here's almost at 1 bar. I'm gonna tag in Nightwing. So ooh, that was a hefty power drain. It drained nearly a bar, I believe. So here is his 2-hit combo ender. The first part is the same as normal Nightwing's, the 3 hits, and then there's a 2-hit combo ender, which looks really cool. Before we get eliminated, let's quickly show our first special. So it's a rapid tap and 2 hits like so. Again, his light attack, bam bam. 2-hit combo ender looks really cool. And his heavy attack is the same as the other Nightwings. And there was his passive, by the way. So he does count as his own teammate. This is his second special. 1 hit and then one like a rain of hits. So like just like a cruise and then another hit. But we'll check that out later. Again. Alright, so let's move on to the next fight. And I think that we won't really need to put in the Batman Ninja team. I just gotta show him off by himself since he counts as a character. But basically, for his teammates, it counts the same. So I'm gonna have to try to block some specials on him. So same story as previously. We're gonna try to knock out Lex Luthor if possible. Does not look like it's gonna be that easy this time. So probably gonna get our power drained. Not if we can tag in Nightwing first. Alright, so 2-hit combo ender. I'm going to try to show off our special 2 if we don't get our power drain. This is the normal basic heavy attack. If I can get a chance to show it off. There we go. Alright, let's tag in... okay, never mind. I actually wanted to show off his super. on Lex Luthor, which is actually the same. So let's tag him in. We're gonna show off his super, and this is the normal Nightwing super. These Eskrima sticks still glow blue. So does his weapons on his arms. I'm not sure what that's called, but yeah, same story. They still glow blue. So there we go. Let's quickly try to get Cyborg out of here so we can move on to the next fight. There we go. And we're going to move on to the next fight. And we're going to have to try to block some specials on this one. And also to show his special 2 in its entirety. After that, we pretty much have covered him. And do know that the part that gain power from blocking specials does apply to the entire Batman Ninja team, although I don't have them in here. This is just so that we can fight opponents that are similar level and also us. Alright, seems fine. Let's tag him in. And let's block. So there you see we gained about a quarter bar of power, so that's pretty decent, I'd say. So let's try to block another special. So we're at basically 2 bars, and we gained about a quarter bar. So yeah, pretty reasonable, I'd say. So let's get off our special 2. So 1 hit, and then the rain, and then 1 like spinning kick, or spinning smash, I should say. Right, so there's the reflect again. Alright, I missed that one, but there's the reflect. Not reflect. There's the gain power from block special again. Let's see if we can get it off again. There we go. About a third, I'd say, a quarter to a third. And let's get off the special 2. Really love the special 2. Looks really, really cool. Let's try to smash him out of here. Alright, we do that successfully. So yeah. I'd say that Batman Ninja Nightwing does do pretty well, especially in conjunction with the Batman Ninja team. And I also like to point out about how he is a metal tier character, but he is not from the metal storyline. So if you guys do read the comics, I do know about the metal storyline. It's where there's a lot of Batmen from different universes, and they team up together and come to the main universe and basically, try to wreak havoc there. But the first 2 cards, the Merciless and the Batman Who Laughs, are actually from that storyline, which is, I'm supposed that's why they call it the Metal tier. But surprisingly, the next Metal card, which is Batman Ninja Nightwing, is not actually from the Metal universe, but rather from the Batman Ninja universe. So if he combines with Batman Ninja Batman, we do get plus 20% critical chance and plus 50% power generation from critical hit as well. And I don't believe that the Joker gives any team effects, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to check it out. It's under L because Lord Joker. Alright, here. It's sort of like Zod and General Zod. So this guy, yeah, not really. So the Gunner teammates are not even synergizing with him. But yes, Joker is more of a solo character. Sort of like how in the, I believe the Rebirth team, Jessica Cruz does not synergize with the rest of the Rebirth team. She only synergizes with Green Lanterns, so that's a little bit of an interesting choice on their part. But yeah, basically this is what Batman Ninja Nightwing is all about, and I really like him. But metal characters are really hard to max out, so we're gonna have to just see how it goes. Where we can get him higher and get our last metal card, which is the Batman Who Laughs. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.